SKOL Nation, are you ready for 2025? What's good, Vikings faithful? It's time to strap on the horns and dive into the hottest Minnesota Vikings news for the 2025 season. We're staring down a pivotal year with McCarthy slinging the ball and Aaron Jones leading the charge on the ground. But here's the kicker. The running game could make or break our Super Bowl dreams. Picture this. US Bank Stadium roaring, Jones slicing through defenses, and McCarthy dropping dimes. The Vikings are poised for greatness, but it all hinges on that ground attack. Today, we're breaking down why Aaron Jones is the key, how Jordan Mason fits in, and what it means for our purple and gold. So, grab your SKOL chant and let's dive into 10 electrifying segments of Vikings news. Will Jones carry us to glory? Can McCarthy handle the spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get this hype train rolling. Aaron Jones, the heart of the run game. Let's talk about the man himself, Aaron Jones, the engine of the Minnesota Vikings 2025 running game. After signing a one-year, $7 million deal in 2024, Jones proved he still got that fire, racking up 1,546 scrimmage yards and 7 touchdowns. At 30 years old, this guy's a certified beast, and he's ready to lead our backfield again. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler dropped some juicy Vikings news, naming Jones an honorable mention in his top 10 running back rankings. One NFL executive called him a classic slasher who darts through run lanes and plays big on the goal line. That's our guy. Despite a pesky hip injury slowing him down for a couple of weeks in 2024, Jones played all 17 games, showing the durability we need. But here's the big question. SKOL Nation. Can Jones stay healthy and dominate in 2025? With a rookie QB like McCarthy under center, his dual-threat ability as a runner and receiver could be the difference between playoffs and a Super Bowl run. What do you think? Will Jones hit 1,500 yards again? Sound off below. McCarthy, the rookie taking the reins. Hold up, Vikings fans, because the future is now. McCarthy, our first-round pick, is stepping up as the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings in 2025. After backing up Sam Darnold last year, McCarthy's recovery from injury is on track, and he's ready to lead this offense with swagger and precision. McCarthy's got the arm, the brains, and the heart to make waves, but he's a rookie, so the pressure's on. That's where the running game comes in clutch. A strong ground attack led by Aaron Jones will take the heat off McCarthy, letting him settle into his role without facing 3rd and long every drive. Imagine Jones breaking a 20-yard run, then McCarthy hitting Justin Jefferson for a deep ball. SKOL vibes only. But let's keep it real. Rookie QBs face growing pains. Can McCarthy handle the NFL spotlight with Aaron Jones as his safety net? Or will defenses stack the box and dare him to throw? I want to hear your predictions, Vikings faithful. Drop them in the comments and let's debate. Jordan Mason, the new X Factor. Vikings news alert. Enter Jordan Mason, the bruising back who signed a $10.5 million deal to join the Minnesota Vikings in 2025. This guy's not just a backup, he's a game changer. Posts on X are buzzing about Mason's role as the short yardage and goal line vulture, and SKOL Nation, this could be huge. Mason's physical running style is exactly what we've been missing. Last year, our short yardage game struggled, but Mason's built to plow through defenders and punch it in at the goal line. One X post even claimed he's the full-time goal line back, potentially stealing 10 touchdowns from Jones. While that's spicy speculation, it shows how much faith the Vikings have in this guy. So what's the vibe, fans? Is Mason the perfect complement to keep Jones fresh? Or could he challenge for the RB1 spot if Jones stumbles? With 306 touches in 2024, Jones needs a breather, and Mason's ready to step up. Hit the comments with your take on this dynamic duo. The executive's take on Jones. Let's zoom in on that ESPN scoop from Jeremy Fowler, because it's pure gold for Vikings fans. An NFL personnel executive broke down Aaron Jones' game, calling him a dual threat who shines in every phase. This isn't just hype, it's proof Jones is still elite, even if he didn't crack the top 10 running backs. The exec praised Jones' ability to explode through run lanes and make plays at the goal line. In 2024, He averaged 64.8 rushing yards per game over the last 3 seasons, ranking 7th in the NFL per Vikings.com. That's the kind of consistency we're banking on to power the Minnesota Vikings offense in 2025. But here's the twist. At 30, Jones is defying father time, but injuries like that 2024 hip issue linger in our minds. Will he hold up for another 17-game grind? Or will Mason's arrival ease the load just enough? SKOL Nation, weigh in below. How many carries should Jones get per game? Why the run game matters. Alright, Vikings faithful, let's get tactical. Why is the running game the key to the Minnesota Vikings 2025 season? Simple. It sets the tone for everything else. A strong ground attack controls the clock, keeps defenses honest, and gives McCarthy room to grow as a rookie QB. Look at 2024. Aaron Jones' 1,546 scrimmage yards opened up the passing game for Sam Darnold and Justin Jefferson. With McCarthy stepping in, that balance is even more critical. If Jones and Mason can combine for 2,000 rushing yards, defenses won't know what hit them, and our play-action game will be unstoppable. But here's the million-dollar question. Can the Vikings' offensive line pave the way? They've been solid, but short yardage struggles hurt us last year. Will Mason fix that? And can Jones stay healthy? Drop your thoughts in the comments, SKOL Nation. What's the key to dominating on the ground? Mason's role? Backup or threat? Let's dig deeper into Jordan Mason, because this guy's got Vikings fans talking. Signed for $10.5 million, Mason's not here to ride the bench. Ex-posts are hyping him as the short yardage king, with some even saying he could overthrow Jones altogether if Aaron stumbles. That's bold. SKOL Nation. Mason's role is clear. Pound the rock in short yardage and red zone situations, saving Jones for the big plays. But his ceiling is sky high. If Jones misses time, God forbid, Mason could step into a featured role, especially with his top 5 explosive run rate in 2024, per Ex-posts. The Vikings didn't sign him for peanuts. They see a star in the making. So what's your vibe, Vikings faithful? Is Mason just a backup keeping Jones fresh? Or could he steal the spotlight? With Jones coming off a career-high 306 touches, load management is key. Hit the comments with your predictions for Mason's 2025 impact. McCarthy and Jones. The perfect pair? Picture this, SKOL Nation. J.J. McCarthy hands off to Aaron Jones, who slashes for 15 yards, then fakes the handoff and hits Jordan Addison for a touchdown. That's the dream for the Minnesota Vikings in 2025. The chemistry between McCarthy and Jones could be electric, but it's not a given. Jones' ability to catch passes, 50 receptions in 2024, gives McCarthy a safety valve when the pocket collapses. That's huge for a rookie QB facing blitz-happy defenses. Plus, Jones' veteran presence can mentor McCarthy, helping him navigate the NFL's ups and downs. This duo could be the backbone of our offense. But let's talk risks. If Jones gets banged up or Mason eats into his carries, McCarthy might face more pressure than he's ready for. Can the Vikings' play calling keep defenses guessing? What do you think, fans? Drop your dream play for McCarthy and Jones in the comments. The Vikings' 2025 outlook. Alright, Vikings faithful, let's zoom out and talk big picture. The Minnesota Vikings are entering 2025 with sky-high expectations. With McCarthy at QB, Jones and Mason in the backfield, and weapons like Jefferson and Addison, this offense has Super Bowl potential. But it all starts with the run game. Last year, the Vikings went 13-4, thanks to a balanced attack and a stout defense. If Jones can replicate his 2024 numbers and Mason adds 500 to 700 rushing yards, we could see an even deadlier offense. Add in Kevin O'Connell's play calling, and we're cooking with gas, SKOL Nation. But here's the cliffhanger. Can this team gel in time to make a deep playoff run? Will McCarthy's rookie mistakes cost us? Or will Jones carry the load? I need your hot takes, Vikings fans. Comment below with your 2025 record prediction for our boys in purple. Challenges ahead for Jones. Let's keep it 100, SKOL Nation. Aaron Jones is a stud, but 2025 won't be a cakewalk. At 30, he's coming off a career-high 306 touches, which is a red flag for wear and tear. That hip injury in 2024 sidelined him for stretches, and staying healthy is priority number one for the Minnesota Vikings. The good news? Jordan Mason's arrival means Jones won't have to carry the ball 20 times a game. Splitting carries could keep him fresh for December and January, when playoff dreams are made. Plus, the Vikings' offensive line, anchored by Christian Darrisaw, should give him plenty of running lanes. But here's the gut check. Can Jones fend off Father Time and stay RB1? Or will Mason's youth and power steal some thunder? Vikings news is buzzing with this debate, and I want your take. Drop a comment. How many games will Jones start in 2025? SKOL Nation, let's bring it home. Vikings faithful, we've covered it all. Aaron Jones' dominance, Jordan Mason's rise, and J.J. McCarthy's big moment. The Minnesota Vikings are gearing up for a monster 2025, and the running game is our ticket to glory. But it's not just about the players. It's about us, the best fans in the NFL. From US Bank Stadium to your living room, let's make some noise for our boys in purple. Will Jones and Mason rush for 2,000 yards combined? Can McCarthy lead us to the promised land? The answers start with you, SKOL Nation. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's chase that Super Bowl. If you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button, drop a comment with your boldest 2025 prediction, and subscribe for more Vikings news. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's get the SKOL chant trending worldwide. Until next time, Vikings forever, SKOL.